So what has gone wrong in Pune? Why is a city which was once the cultural capital now appearing more and more lawless? Vinita Deshmukh joins me. She's a journalist and activist from Pune. Miran Chadda Borwankar is former police commissioner in Pune. Appreciate both of you joining us. I want to come to you, Vinita, first to give us the anger that the Pune citizens are facing. I've been receiving a lot of WhatsApps from Punekars who are saying this is unacceptable. Do you believe this is Pune's Nirbhaya moment in a way where the city is waking up to the lawlessness finally?
See, it is Pune's Nirbhaya moments are there in the past several times over. So this is not the first time. This is Pune has a huge IT hub wherein young IT software women engineers are working all over the neighborhoods of Pune, which have come up since the last 3 or 4 decades. And every other day there's a crime, whether it's involving a Uber driver, whether a male colleague, whether a stranger, and this just goes on. Crime has become normal. So I will tell you why this crime has become normal is because it goes back to the VIP. It's like this country is only meant for the VIPs. Now, can you imagine a scenario where Devendra Fadnavis or Mr. Ajit Pawar doesn't have security, vigilance, CCTV cameras and AIs and whatnot? They have it 24 hours, 365 days a year. But when it comes to a common man, and in this case, a common man's public transport, and that too in the ST bus depot, which is not only in the heart of the city, it is the lifeline of the ST transport of the entire Maharashtra, from where the buses go to the rural areas and come back. It is 2 minutes from the Swargate police station. It has got, the ST has provided for 25 to 30 or 50 security guards. And then now, when this horrible rape has happened, the minister is saying so excitedly that how he's going to improve it with CCTV and AI and whatnot, and he's going to have an IFS officer look after it. Yeah.
Let me just bring in Miran Borwankar on that, because, Miran Borwankar, there is something in what Vinita Deshmukh says. There is a belief that as cities like Pune explode, and there are many other Punes happening across this country. As Pune becomes this big metro, it's becoming uncontrollable. The police force, the size of it is just not able to control the large number of in-migration. This has happened in the heart of the city at a bus depot. So clearly there was not adequate policing, and if there was, people don't seem to fear the police, the bus depots, the police station is close to the bus depot, and yet it happened.
So you are right that there is not adequate police. We have already discussed it that we fall much below the international recommended ratio of 220 per lakh of population. We have only about 160 police officers per lakh of population. And that too, like Vinita has said, goes more for the VIP protection, VIP security than for the common man. So both these points are very relevant. Less police available on the roads for patrolling. Whatever is there is being captured by the VIPs. But more than that, the municipal corporations must go in for good lighting. I am a resident of Pune. This Swargate bus stop is really a very, very busy area, but still there are some corners which are very poorly lighted, where these damaged or buses caught in accident are kept. And that gave an opportunity to the accused. And mind you, my very firm belief is this is not the first case he has done. I feel he has been doing it. And generally, women and girls would suffer. In this particular case, I'm told the girl was on her way to Satara when she talked to a friend who encouraged her to go to police. So, good lighting, short stay homes for girls, safe travel, and emergency numbers for women in distress. Those also require our attention.
No, I just want to press you though on that. All of what you say surely is known by the powers that be. It's not as if this is rocket science. So why is it that it's not, good lighting has been stressed upon for years? across several parts. There are far too many dark spots across our metros. None of this is not. No. Why don't they put money there? They talk about Ladki Bahin, about putting in money for women, and they cannot put in proper lighting in our cities.
I feel whenever an incident like this occurs, we start blaming the police. We are not holding panchayats, municipal council, and municipal corporations responsible for providing good lighting. They are escaping our notice. But let me tell you that political leaders are aware of their responsibilities, but when it comes to budget, somehow other issues take prominence, and therefore there is not adequate budget for what you would call measures for the safety of women, like lighting, like creating short homestays, like safe travel arrangements. There should be special buses for women who are working for the third shift at the night shift. We don't have those either.
But Pune is a city where a lot of women are working late at night. It's an IT hub now. It's a students' hub. Vinita Deshmukh, cities, of course, transform. What doesn't seem to change is the way they are governed. There are people who are coming to Pune from different parts of the country, but the way Pune is governed doesn't change. And the monies of the municipal corporation, there's a huge question mark over where those monies are going. Do you see a citizens' movement coming up in cities like Pune? Will these incidents spark off citizens to be aggressive in demanding accountability, or once after a few days people forget?
You see, Rajdeep, Pune is a citizen alert city. The alert citizenry in Pune is a model for all other cities since the last 40 years. But today, the municipal commissioner, police commissioner have become so brazen that they are in nexus with the netas, the builders and contractors, and it is contract Raj. So Pune, you will only see construction after construction violating even floodlines. The density of the concrete structures have increased. And why blame people who are coming from outside? If there is place to stay, there is a job employment, they will surely come. But does that mean that these people are going to be helpless, that they cannot have roads without potholes, they cannot have street lights? Oh, tomorrow you should see, if you are talking about security, Mr. Amit Shah came in 4 days back. There was a swarm of like 100, 200 policemen in Balewadi Sports Complex. And for us citizens, we get traffic jammed 3-4 times a day in practically every arterial road, but nobody looks after us. Water is polluted. Rajdeep, there is no governance in Pune because of the contractor, builder, neta, municipal commissioner and police commissioner Raj. They are interested in their own personal greed and destroying the city beyond repair.
I think that's true what you said about this contractor nexus with government officers and with municipal officers. It's a case across the country. And that is why, we talk about smart cities. You can't build smart cities without first focusing on quality urban governance. And that clearly is missing. Pune, in a sense, is symbolic of what's gone wrong in so many of our metros. I appreciate my guests joining us and sort of expressing their anger, because maybe that's the only way we can have our voices heard.